Well, well. Hello, hello, my scary friends. I've got some good stuff for you today. I hope you're ready for another scary episode of Ghost Stories Told from the South. I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth. I'm here to scare the pants off of ya. Well, hope everybody's been having a good week and is ready for get hump day over with and looking forward to Friday and the weekend. Kind of pumped, you know. Football season's around the corner. Cooler weather's coming around the corner. October, Halloween's coming. My favorite time of the year. I like Halloween better than Christmas, you know. But when I was a kid, I used to like Christmas more. But as I gotten older, I like Halloween more. But yeah, I feel better though. Like I said, I came up positive for COVID. Stayed quarantined at home for a week. Kids stayed away. Everybody stayed away. I never really got anything. I just got a real bad, like, throwing up and diarrhea for about a day. But that was about it. Thank goodness I didn't get a fever and all that bad stuff. So I was one of the lucky ones, I guess. But yeah. Well, I guess if everybody's tired of hearing me talking, I guess I'll get on down with some stories. What do you say there, fellas? Okay, I think we're gonna be finishing up, I believe, Arizona today, I believe. Okay, the first story is at the University of Arizona, and it's the main building called the Old Main. And it's in Tucson, Arizona. The Old Main was built in. The only reason they call it the Old Main because it was the main building for years before they made all the other buildings. But the Old Main was built in 1881. Since then, it's seen its fair share of history. However, the early days were the most gruesome. Carlos Maldonado, sorry if I butchered that up, a Mexican businessman, traveled from Mexico to oversee the construction of the university's first building. He would often sleep in the uncompleted building despite the dangers of he would always stay in the building despite the dangers of, murderous outlaws being in the area. Because, they'd go to another place to camp and sleep and stuff. But he chose to sleep there with no security, no anybody, nothing. So it's just him and a gun. Anyways, where was I at? I hate it when I do that. I lose my damn place. Okay, oversee the construction side of the university. Okay. One early morning, construction workers came to work and noticed that Malandando's horse was already hitched to its post. When they entered, Mandelo unusually was still in his sleeping area. They found him, was not in his sleeping area. They found him in his chair dead with a knife deep in his chest. The bloody crime was never solved, and the ghost is reported to still walk the offices of the main building still to this day. Well, I got some more stuff on it. I'm not done yet. The Old Main in the first building constructed was built on anyway, okay, sorry, let me get back on track. The Old Main was the first University of Arizona College of Mines. It was located on the original site of an ancient Indian village dating back well over 10,000 years. One of the workers who supervised its construction was a man named, okay, we've already covered that, seen when he died in a chair, stabbed with a knife in the chest, and nobody ever, I mean, because back then, I mean, you know, that was way out in the sticks where they was building its place, and Arizona's really not that wooded, and it's a lot of open terrain, and yeah, so yeah, they've already talked about him. Oh, here's another. Here's one of the rumors about Carlos is that the rumor had it in more than a few circles at some of the popular saloons located in the Congress Street area downtown in Tucson that plans were secretly being talked about to burn the building to the ground late at night under the cover of the desert. Huh. Well, but that never happened. That was one of the rumors why he got killed. They was saying some of the other people in the area was trying to build, and they wanted that spot, so they was just going to burn the college down, and that didn't happen. Okay. He hauls to scare close. Okay. Okay, now we're okay. Okay, here we go. Here's another story. I'm sorry, I wasn't very prepared. I just threw my notes together like a ding dong. Okay, now we're going to go over another one of the murders. The Tucson Sheriff's Department. Eugene Shaw, who had somewhat a mysterious, has mysteriously left town suddenly in April of, they don't give a year. Anyways, of that year for health reasons. However, then he showed up 3 months later in Fashions, North Carolina, and investigators came out to investigate. Not wanting to alarm the townspeople, the sheriff ruled the death. Oh, okay. What? That don't make any sense. This guy left town, and man, I'm sorry, my notes are all fucked up today. That's, yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, the old main building at the University of Arizona in Tucson, it's got a very, very dark history. The place was built on an old Indian reservation that's been there for years, and the first death there was of Carlos, and he was like the construction supervisor who stayed there. His workers showed up to work one day, and he was dead. Well, then after that, there's really not a whole lot of other reportings of like deaths or anything really, but the murder was never solved. And they say that his spirit walks up and down the hallways all the time looking for someone who murdered him. But yep, that is the Old Main. And the reason it's called the Old Main, because of course it was the first building. So, yeah, so they call it the Old Main. It's like the main one in the center of the college now. All right. That was our first story. Sorry, my computer froze up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go over the Horseshoe Cafe. It is located in Benson, Arizona. Okay. The Horseshoe Cafe, located right across the street from the town's train station. The cafe opened up in 1938 and has been a landmark to locals and drifters alike. with its horse head shaped neon sign and the large mural, the large mural on the side of the two-story building that depicts three cowboys riding on horses. It's said at some point during the cafe's history, an old woman who lived upstairs died in the building, and her ghost has been up in that place ever since, just haunting it and all that. And people have described seeing the woman looking out of the windows of looking out of the second story window and walking around near the staircase, and she shows up in the back of the restaurant too. And there is a ghost dog there who is believed to be the pet of the old woman, who has been heard barking from the second floor. Very interesting. Alrighty, that's that story. That was the Horseshoe Cafe in Benson, Arizona. Go check that one out. Man, this really makes me mad. It's doing that. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, now let's go to our next story. Why do I do that? In our next story is about the Santa. This is my last story. Son of a bitch, this one's going to be a shorty. No, I'll find some more. Okay. I'm going to go over, like I said, the Santeria hotel. It was demolished in the August of 2009 for Tucson's electrical power headquarters. The Santeria Hotel stood in the corner of East Broadway and South 6th Avenue. When it was time to close up shop, the spirits of the hotel did not go quietly. Several months before the building was torn down, police were called to investigate the empty hotel after security guards claimed to have heard something eerie. The guard heard footsteps coming from the fourth floor, but police searched the hotel room by room and found nothing. Then a week later, a guard reported a light on the fourth floor that came on, and it sounded like someone was moving around in the room. Police checked the room and searched all the floors and found no one. In recent weeks, construction workers near the hotels say they have found stories of rocks skipping down the hallways and doors slamming shut, and a Star reporter walked by the building on a Monday night and heard creepy belly laughing coming from the building. He hoped to fence a spook. What? Huh. Anyways, and then one of the security guards said the noise didn't come from the hotel. So, pretty creepy. They say the Santeria hotel was just inhabited by spirits by a lot of spirits as the San Diego's Wiley House, which is considered to be one of the most haunted places in America. And they say this place, the Santeria Hotel, was just as bad as that place. Yeah, pretty creepy stuff, don't you say? Now, let's see. Let's do this is more stuff I found out on it. The hotel was was haunt. Oh, is haunt. Haunted that the owner decided. Oh, okay. One reason why they say they closed it down and left it because the owners got tired of the ghost reports and stuff and decided to close it down due to the paranormal activity. Over the years, several staff members were too terrified to return to work. Sometimes they were harassed from the ghost, as they said they were. And could you imagine being messed with by a damn ghost? Jeez, that'd be crazy. There were several occasions where security guards called the local police to report, hearing stuff, seeing stuff, and nothing ever got found, Several spirits were said to be inside the property, but the most well-known is a male called Fergashian, who is said to have murdered his wife and her lover by shooting them both in the hotel. He then hung himself in the elevator shaft. See, that's what I mean. Hotels like this. Something tragic like that, all three of them spirits are still in that place. Other paranormal activities include doors opening on their own and wet footprints appearing in the swimming pool's edge. And it's certainly easy to see why the hotel was considered the most haunted location in Tucson. It's a huge shame that it was demolished, like I said, because the just the experience of going there and coming to, having an encounter with one of these ghosts would be pretty awesome. I don't know what I would do if something touched me. I'd poop my pants. Okay, I think I got one more story. Well, that story pretty much includes what I said on the first one. There's been there was complaints of creepy belly laughing, voices, footsteps, all the great stuff to scare the shit right out of you. Yeah. Okay. I think I say that too much. Okay. Well, guys, I am going to get some more stuff, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. Excuse me. I am back. I got one more story to fill the void here. We're going to go over the town of Jeremiah. I believe it's in Arizona. Okay, it's going to be a little shorty, not too big. I think this one is really talking about a hospital there. So, let's check it out and see. Jeremiah's the town of Jeremiah's famous old hospital turned hotel is often called the most haunted place in town. Built in 1926 as the United Verde Hospital, this was actually the fourth hospital to be built in town and operated until 1950. It maintains a spooky presence in town, sitting on a hill above any other buildings that can be seen from the nearby communities like Clarksdale. Okay, this is Arizona. As the hospital of an old mining town, there was no doubt this building saw a lot of horror and a lot of deaths during its 24 years of operation. I didn't write my time down. I am one mean man. Okay. During its 24 years of operation, and hotel guests regularly report numerous incidents. These include everything from hearing keys attempting to unlock doors, items moving in the rooms, sounds typically heard in the hotel, because it's a hotel now. It used to be a hospital, and other odd occurrences. One haunting in particular comes from the hospital's old maintenance man, Claude Harvey, who was found dead in 1935 from a gruesome elevator accident. Some of the hotel workers reported hearing or even briefly seeing Harvey still work in the floors downstairs. See, that's another thing I've always talked about too, and hit on how people are just, these ghosts are stuck in a loop, and that's sad. That would suck. I would hate to be a spirit or a ghost and be stuck in a loop like that. Well, I mean, when you go do the same thing all the time, I guess, you just get stuck in that sucker. Okay, after closing in 1950, that's when the building became a hotel, and it's been that way for 47 years now. It's a vintage hotel that people come from all around the world and visit. It's a nice hotel. Sounds pretty creepy. Ooh, God, it's so scary. Well, guys, that was it. But next week's show will be bigger and better. It's just sometimes stuff is like last week's show. Jesus, I found so much stuff, and I just split my material up. But it is what it is. But next week's show will be a little better. I was thinking about doing some special bonus stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I'll do watch along. I'll watch a movie or something and video it or something. I don't know. I got to do some extra bonus stuff. I'm thinking, if you have any ideas for me to do, we'll do them. I think I might start answering some emails. I might start getting enough. So email me some more stuff, and I'll get some questions going too. I'll do that towards the end of the show. I'll do that once a month or something. So, yeah. But I can't believe it, dude. Almost August is like almost over. And it's going to be September and that much closer to Halloween, baby. God, I love Halloween. It's going to be awesome this year. I love decorating my yard and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So, yeah. Just want to give a shout out to everybody who listens to us. Our numbers keep growing. Keep giving us 5-star reviews on iTunes and Amazon and all that. Keep listening, downloading, hitting that subscribe button, hitting the follower button. Our numbers are getting bigger on all our platforms. We're getting more people that are listening to us, which is awesome. I think we're being heard in like right now 14, 16 countries, I think. So I'm glad our popularity is growing, guys, and thank you, fans, and thanks for the ones that's been listening from day one. That's who I appreciate. I appreciate all my fans, but you diehard fans, man, I'm glad you're out there. I'll be getting some better material. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to be covering next week or next couple times, but it ought to be fun and it ought to be scary, so hopefully I can manage to find something spooky for you. I am going to do this one story I found out about, and I'm not going to tell you. So, take them apples. But I do appreciate everybody. Go check us out on our YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram. We're on any platform. You can catch our show anywhere. Don't forget about my show, Borderline Texas Trash. Comes out on Fridays. You can get that anywhere. Stephanie and me have another show called What's Really Out There. It's about mysteries and conspiracies and stuff and just everything, so in that. So check that out. That's on Spotify. And then me and Jackson have one about wrestling y'all can check out, and I'm fixing to get a 5th one going, so we'll see what it's about, babies. But you guys be very, very good. Now don't be too scared. This has been Stephen LaBooth from Ghost Stories from the South, and I hope you enjoyed the show today, because I enjoyed it so much. Want to thank everybody for listening, but you guys don't be too scared now when you go to bed, okay? But we will see you later. This is Stephen LeBooth. This from Ghost Stories Told from the South. And this has been a Booth production. Baby. See you later. Bye.